Well, good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on the panel as the one and only Bridgeman and my mate JFK. Evening, gentlemen.
All right, Ox here. How you doing?
Yes, a big good evening to you two guys on the panel. Huge good evening to the boys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio.
Happy and very many happy returns.
Yes, indeed.
To Jermaine Defoe, 37 years young. I think he must have been in my class at school when I think about
it. We got cheek.
Right, I better get this out of the way. Sometimes in Rangers Radio we have to put out requests and we have to do things that but I don't think there'll be a family this hasn't affected. So I've got a wee announcement if that's all right with you, JFK.
There you go, pal.
All right. You're no longer alone. Help is at hand. A message from the Scottish Medical Association. Do you, a member of your family, or someone you know suffer from a sore finger? Well, help is at hand. A new support group called the Sore Fingers Anonymous has been set up in the Anniesland area. Come along and hear our speaker, Bridgem. We never use full names. Describes how he battled with a blister and how the support of all his friends gave him confidence to shake hands again.
Yeah, that's quite poignant, that. Yeah.
Well, in your culture, you need to be able to shake hands, you know what I
mean? You do, huh? You do.
I can't think of it any longer. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, Skipper. Did I giggle when I got that?
Oh, thanks, Skipper. Oh, brilliant. I just say I sent out a wee message in the WhatsApp page for Rangers Radio, and for those that don't have that, I'd like to say thank you very much for all your kind thoughts and best wishes, and for everybody that was shaking hands with me and squeezed that wee bit extra just to hurt me. Thank you. It was really enjoyed everything about it. My wife thoroughly enjoyed it tonight. We're really enjoying those chocolate biscuits, chocolate fingers, and the love hearts. So thank you to everybody. It was really nice of you. Lovely people.
What did she say when you walked in the door with Aimbridge?
Oh, she went like, what happened? So when I explained the situation, she says, oh, for God almighty's sake, you big wimp.
She's got a point. She has got a point. I could hear the Well, anyway, enough about you. Enough about him and his the jungle fighter, but JFK. Yeah?
There's not really much I can say. I mean, that was quite. That was bringing a tear to my pinky finger there.
Does it? If you fill up, don't you, Jimmy?
I did. I was actually. I was overwhelmed. Everybody.
The only thing you've ever been overwhelmed with is emotion, no emotion.
Well, that's true. It was an emotional day. People were kind to Bridgem, so just hope he gets over the trauma that it's caused by the finger.
Don't you worry, I'll get you back, boy.
I think he has to.
It's shooting the nights with stiff little fingers.
Aye. He needs to be careful what chair he's pulling about and remember the thing.
Right, enough about him. What a result, what a performance, and what a weekend.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Just, I don't know if you had. I don't know that everything was really good because a great day, for all of us, starting off with that mob across the city, and obviously the excuses will come out for the next 2 weeks. And now we find ourselves wonderfully and miraculously, to be honest, and thoroughly deserved after Sunday's performance, top of the league by 2 points and a number of goals, by 4.4 goals ahead of them or something now.
Something like 6 goals, I think.
6 goals. Wow, what can you say? Just brilliant. Just brilliant.
I believe it's a 15 goal swing, mate.
15 goal swing.
Yeah, since they were 9 ahead. No, they were 9 ahead of us. We're now 6 ahead of them.
That's from 2 games, isn't it? That's covering the last 2 games.
No, that's since the Old Firm game. They were 9 goals ahead of us, and now we're 6 ahead. 9 ahead of us, and we're now 6 ahead of them.
Well, I was delighted to hear Jimmy saying that he listened to a wee bit of the Radio Clyde, and it was kind of negative coming out of there.
Oh, so enough about them. Anyway, my thoughts on the performance. Started well, brilliant goal with Jermaine Defoe, and then it was just a procession. GFK.
Yeah, it was absolutely, mate. See, just before we go into the game and that, can I just say, on Saturday, I met up with a lot of great people. I managed to meet Dougie the Bear on Saturday for the first time. Obviously,
what did you meet him again? Was on Sunday?
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I say Saturday. Did I? Sorry then, Sunday. That's because anyway, I met Dougie the Bear for the first time. Good man he was. Gentleman. Obviously, I met my good friend Skipper, Kirk's Bear. Blue Blood and his wee Bearette, GWR and his pal. Keith Ferrathcool, what a man he was. Boy Peter, who recognised Bridges' voice and said, "You're the man that hurt your finger." Leyland Bear. Big Steve for the drum wee jamba. And ultimately, but not lastly, Bridgeman, a.k.a. The Finger. And a wonderful day had by all.
We nearly met James from Tennessee, who was at the John Gregg statue when everybody else was at the bistro.
Yeah.
But these things happen.
It was good to meet all the guys here.
All right, mate.
But the game was absolutely a wonderful experience to win 5-0. But as I say to you after the game, the football that they tried to play is absolutely disgusting to watch, and we've got to give credit to our own team for breaking them down the way they did, because it's no football, it's anti-football, but we played to our game, we stuck to our game plan, and it was an absolutely wonderful day to be there and watch the Teddy Bears put another 5.
And all right, well, I thought that yesterday, and I'll take this back to Bridget. I get where GFK's coming for. They set 4-5-1, but their manager's so honest, Brian Rice, who was a nice football player in his time. He's so honest. He just said, "Look, they're too good for us," and it's not the first time he says it. And he says, "But the attacking prowess is excellent, Bridgeman."
Yeah, and I heard these words, and to be honest with you, the man's not a bad word about it. He's absolutely right. There's nobody else could say, and only the more bitter people would say, and other than that, we were streets and streets and streets ahead of them. I think he was actually pointing to it. Maybe he was meaning, look at the gap in every area, but particularly on the field. We'll never live with them. I think he even mentioned them across the city as well, saying much the same thing regarding the gap. The gap on Sunday was there for everybody to see. You're talking about 10 goals. That would have been probably a more true reflection of that game. We must have had, I don't know, I can't remember what the stats were. We must have something like 70 or 75% of the football, and that is just unbelievable in this day and age. Just unbelievable. 75%, and you're attacking. Wow. Brilliant.
QPR had 78% of the ball, and again, 10, and they get beat 3-0, mate.
Who was that?
QPR.
Oh,
70. No, a game about 10 days ago, they had 78% possession and get beat 3-0.
Oh, my God.
So you've got to put the ball in it. I think they've stumbled on something. I don't know if it's been designed. I think it's been mentioned on here before. Greg Stewart gives us that intelligence, an extra goal threat, and his work rate. I know he's no one for Christie, but he's got a great touch, and he could have had another hat trick. He just gives us something a wee bit different that helps.
He gives you an inside right. That's what he gives you. He gives you an inside right.
Aye. All right. So if people want to join us and give us a phone, what's the number, Bridge?
The number's 0141356 1972.
Where else can they join us, GFK?
They can join us on Skype at rangersradio.online, and Fox or Old School Blue will bring you in. If you haven't been in before, just go in there and they'll make you in whatever list that is they do. I forgot about that wee bit there, and they'll help you out.
Fox is alive and kicking.
Nice.
His voice is a wee bit. I don't know if he was celebrating too much over the weekend, but he'll be back next couple of days. We'll be joined by our first caller of the evening. Oh, it's the one and only Stardog. How we doing, my old mucker?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I'll tell you what, I'm so glad to hear JFK's voice tonight, because I was going to phone and make a complaint with Star Command tonight. There was an impersonator on this show yesterday, JFK, and he was pretending to be you.
All right, mate. Who was he?
He was speaking off a posh.
I mean, well, Bridge will tell you. I mean, I come from Peterson Park. They're quite posh there.
Upper Yoker, it's called.
Thank you, Bridge.
Mate, I didn't have a clue that was you yesterday.
I had a wife sitting beside me, mate. I had to kind of put on the James Bond voice and that. You know what it's
You
like.
did, I tell you what. You were off. You sounded off a slick, mate. I'll tell you that. You were waiting your Chinese.
You never met me in person, pal, but the Oxygen will tell you I'm quite a slick person.
Kind of what?
I've never heard you called posh right enough.
I had to rewind it 3 times. I thought there's somebody on impersonating JFK.
No, I can't think. I don't think anybody's ever called you posh.
No. Maybe there was an eye meant to be in there. Oxygen.
Aye.
Where are you from, JFK? I'm from Peterson Park, cowboy. Peterson Park.
How's wee Sally Sarefinger?
Oh, sore.
Soreness
is gone. Great news heralded around the world today. Soreness is gone. It's all better.
Brilliant. Great weekend in general, guys.
Sadly damaged. I mean, the guys were the ones that were shaking my horn were trying to injure me again. I fought through it.
You're a warrior, a savage.
How are you, Stardog?
Aye, all right, mate. I'm all right. Good weekend in general there for results wise, wasn't it?
It was a weekend of shocks in football overall, but I thought we done our bit. And well, I mean, anybody got to Ibrox for the home games? What is that? 3-1 Livingston, 6-1 Hibs, 5-0 Aberdeen, 5-0 Hamilton, and made a blip.
Yep. One tiny wee blip. And look at that. That's a month, mate. That's a month. And Bridgeman, you said that result at the weekend there, we thoroughly deserve to go top of the league. I think, mate, over the course of this month, we thoroughly deserve our position, because we have been by far in this league the form team over the past month. I think some of the football played brilliant. Borna Barisic yesterday, mate. I mean, he's really finding his feet at the club now, isn't he? His goal was brilliant. Jermaine Defoe's his first goal was world class in my opinion. I thought the right weight on that, just to dink it in there, the keeper like that. Just brilliant to watch, mate. Honestly, I could watch that all day, every single day, if that's the way we're playing football. I thought we were just on it. Every single player was on it. Shea Ojo, I mean, he wasn't our best player, but nobody had a bad game yesterday, in my opinion, mate. I thought he did his job well.
Even I said Ojo was okay yesterday. Just okay. Yeah. That's all I'm getting him.
Yeah.
That's what
I thought there was a massive difference in Tavernier. I thought Tavernier was getting closer.
Tremendous
back to his old form, you know.
Yeah.
Aye. Just fantastic to watch, isn't it, really, when we're playing that kind of football? When we were unstoppable, it was just wave after wave of attack, and Hamilton just couldn't keep us away yesterday.
Who's your best man? Who's your man of the match then? Just for the sake of it.
I'll go for
my man of the match. To be honest with you, mate, I mean, I thought Greg Stewart was everybody yesterday, mate. I really did. Jermaine Defoe, I know you kind of said it in the show yesterday, Ox. The hat trick kind of guarantees you the man of the match, and that's fair play, mate. But I'm with you in this. I think Greg Stewart just puts himself everywhere, and I think his movement after the ball is too much for defences to cope with. They don't know whether to stick or go with him, or they don't know what to do. I think his movement just brings a lot to our forward line.
He can only do that when other people are moving as well.
100%.
It's the all-round movement. We've worked on something in training to break down the defences.
Yeah.
Even yesterday, you seen it. Defoe was coming out similar to Morelos done, spinning and then getting back in, and the whole team's moving. It's been done in training, Stardog.
Aye, he's passed through to Defoe for the first goal. The weight of the pass, it was just perfect, mate. He couldn't have picked it out any better. And obviously the finish, that was top notch. That finish, I just think as a team and as a unit, we're playing some fantastic football now, and we're a real force. And I mean, we were only one tiny wee result there during the week there away for this been an absolute perfect month, and we did really deserve a perfect month because we were the better team away in Europe as well. So, top of the league, no getting carried away, keep our feet on the ground, things like that, but we're where we deserve to be. I knew they would drop points. I had a feeling that the Livingston would just be too much for them because they're not a physical team. They might be technical and things like that, I think they are, but they're not a physical team. They're not a tough team that's ready for the fight, whereas we are. We can get physical and we can play a bit as well. So I just think we're where we deserve to be. They're where they deserve to be. And we just need to keep it up, mate. We just need to keep going. Now we need to get through November.
JFK, who surprised you? Who was your better players yesterday, mate?
I said after the show yesterday, I spoke to you briefly and that, and I mean, it's easy to turn around and say that give the man of the match to Jermaine Defoe. Certainly for his 3 goals, his hat trick now. But if you're talking about football ability, football wise, the way somebody put themselves about the football pitch, you've got to give Greg Stewart 100%. I thought some of his play was absolutely outstanding yesterday. So I mean, taking obviously nothing away from what Jermaine Defoe did. It's a fantastic hat trick.
What a first goal! What a first goal!
Oh, the first goal! The ball for Greg Stewart was absolutely fantastic. So I mean, as Stardog said there, he put his yellow boot well. He's running after the ball, and the whole team done that. And it's unfair, I suppose, for us to pick somebody who was a bad player. But if you were giving 7s, 8s, and 9s to players, that the one player you would only give a 60 would probably be Ojo, and that's maybe unfair on him to a lot of people. But still, for me, he's got to try and prove he can compete a wee bit better than he did. He put up a couple of decent crosses, but it was for me, But Greg Stewart for me was a standout, and if Jermaine Defoe hadn't scored the hat trick, he'd have definitely get man of the match for me.
Can I get in there on this one?
Of course you can, mate.
Okay, what I was going to say was, I think we ought to give it to Defoe for his hat trick. Mm-hmm. And it's, by the way, his first goal was magnificent.
Oh, great! What a finish, mate! What a finish!
His second goal was just out of this world. He turned that guy in a tanner. Turned that guy in a tanner.
Moses Bridge.
Oh, marvellous stuff! Indeed, Moses, absolutely superb. And not only that, he kept the ball tight on himself, and then he opened it up a wee bit and he smashed the ball into the corner. Wow! There's not very many people can do that, and they tormented, they absolutely terrified that team. So I personally think you have to give it to him, but I think it was a draw, and it's going 3 ways. I think everybody's right. Greg Stewart, I've said it all along, he's playing, and if he can find that wee space to be the old number 8 inside right position, he was just outstanding, superb. And I must say, Borna Barisic, my God. I think that's his best game in a long time.
What a free kick, mate. What a free kick.
Just wow. Just brilliant, and right into the Copeland end as well. The place just went mental. Radio rental. Not taking anything away from anyone. I don't think there was a failure in our team, except McGregor, who hardly touched the ball. That's disgraceful, isn't it? How can you go 90 minutes and have it?
I said last week, if we were going to play at Ibrox, we should play back in.
Yeah. But Jorge Edmundson, wow, he had a really good introduction to Ibrox. Really good. Really good.
He's fast, he's strong, he can pass the ball.
It's Jorge.
Jorge.
No, Jorge. Jorge Edmundson. You said Jorge.
Initially I said that and you corrected me. Thank you.
Aye, Jorge.
You're going to get different pronunciations depending on what teeth he's getting. You realise that?
Exactly.
I get you.
But he had a really good game. Fox there, he had a smashing game. And
the boy looks a player. I think everybody's been impressed with him, quietly impressed with him. Look, I have to congratulate
Goldson and Tavernier for bringing themselves back up to a decent level of football again, because they were getting a wee bit of stick for maybe under par performances, and they managed to pull themselves together. Great cross for Goldson. One of these old-fashioned ones you could do yourself. Fox there, push it wide, run on for it, and the guy puts it to you. Bang, goal.
It was when there's a few that Rangers have put out there. They must have side cameras now, and you see it's a great run, and you see the cross going in and diving header for big Goldson. It's something I've got to look at, JFK, when we're playing these teams that play like that. They're not going to threaten us when you get Edmundson and Barisic and maybe back there. They've got one up front. We should be able the defenders should be able to make runs,
of course, we always knew the way that a team like Hamilton would come out and play against us, and we've got to be up for that, and we were yesterday. And you're right. I mean, the way the team played yesterday, it looks as if the Gaffer's tried something. But he spoke about Edmondson. Everybody around about me was raving about Edmondson yesterday, and it just looked so calm, composed on the ball. Looked like somebody who'd been playing for a lot longer than the years that he's got on this here so far. And a fantastic player, and one for the future, definitely, but one for right now. But look, we can't blame teams like Hamilton. No, we can always say it's anti-football, right? But they've came to Ibrox, and they've came for the one thing, and that's not to lose by a lot of goals, but hopefully maybe get a draw, or maybe even sneak a win. So we've got to be up for that. And I think what the Gaffer's done is that he's picked a team to suit on the day, and he's worked on something. You could actually see it, the way they run it. The way Jermaine Defoe was running after boys was absolutely brilliant. So it was an all-round good team performance, and it's something that hopefully going forward next year that we can combat, because apart from the puddle drinkers, and even them, they might come and do it. There's a lot of teams going to come to Ibrox and just going to put up the bus and hope that they can get a breakaway and a goal against us. So we need to be wary of that.
As we go in this run of results, they'll get more and more wary about playing this, mate.
Of course they will. So it was a great performance. I say, up until, I mean, we're sitting there watching it, and the same as you guys, wherever you were watching it there, and you're thinking to yourself, I mean, I've turned out to the people around about me and said, after 15 minutes, even when we were 1-0 up, this is a typical team coming here to park the bus, but we need to break them down. And we broke them down magnificently. Look, 5-0 flat up Hamilton. It should have been 6 or 7, maybe even 8. And we've been saying that a couple of games.
It's been in the lobby by a few people. Started up 5-0 to Hamilton, 5-0 to Aberdeen, and we're saying, wait a minute, we should actually score 8 or 9 in the last 2 games.
Aye, but I mean, see, even that on paper, mate, 10 goals without conceding in 2 games. That's absolutely brilliant. And see the fact that we are sitting talking about what could be maybe even 13 or 14 goals in 2 games without conceding. We're really just flying through. But do you know what I like about it? We're getting goals for everywhere. I know we're saying Morelos scores and things like that a lot, and he's the main man up front. And Defoe, I mean, Defoe seems to score every time he even gets a sniff on the park. He does. I mean, his goals ratios must be the best in Europe, now, mate. It really must be. I mean, is it a goal every 50 minutes or something he's averaging now? Something crazy like that. Mate. I see. It's got to be the best goal to ratio average in Europe, mate. It really has to be. But I mean, Ojo, he scored 4 or 5 goals this year. Greg Stewart scored a goal against Aberdeen. Obviously, we know Morelos and Defoe scored goals. Barisic is back to sell a couple. Big Golson's got 3 or 4 this season. We know Katic and Hollander, they're probably good for getting you a goal for the back and all. Tavernier puts the work in and all for goals. So we can get goals for anywhere in the park. We're not actually relying on that one person, mate.
There is a problem there when you've named all that. There's a bit of the team no scoring goals. Jack,
the centre midfielder. Well, I was going to put Aribo in there because Aribo's back to sell a couple, mate. Obviously, he's out injured now. And Kamara scored as well.
He was on the bench yesterday.
Aye, so he's still to come back, mate. We know he's good for a goal when he's for the centre of the park. So, I mean, if you look really all around about the team, everybody has actually managed to bag themselves a wee goal or an assist this season. So, it's positive, mate. We're getting goals for everywhere. And as much as I slate Big Golson, that was a great run. Mate, into the box on Sunday and some finish.
Well, we were the first to criticise Bridgeman, but we were the first to praise as well, eh?
Aye.
Your start, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Bridge.
I think Goldson is I think he's our most experienced centre half, and we need to support him as much as possible, because sometimes he's going to have these wee hiccups. It's only natural, I think, you know. But I had a great game yesterday, and the 2 centre halves, Edmondson hardly missed a ball. His pace is really good for a guy his size, and he is a big size guy, isn't he? He's big broad shooter, incredible. But I don't know what he's going to do. I have to be very honest. I don't know how he's going to do when we're going to be playing against people who are 6'4". That's you'll get a lot of that in Europe. But you'll get a lot of that in Europe, and they're big, athletic boys, and they can jump. You know, so it's quite difficult for him. But he's got the pace. He's got some speed across the ground, which maybe makes up for it. I thought I was very impressed with him. I was impressed with every single member of our team. Stephen Davis covered every blade of grass.
No, he did.
Excellent. You know. So all these boys, all doing wonderful stuff. But the boy Stewart, to me, he caught your eye. Off the ball stuff. Never scored, but off the ball. The movement he has was just excellent. Made himself available. And when the ball came to him, he's got quick 1-2s and all that. Where's that player been? Where has that player been for the last 10 years? Because he is a brilliant player. Just brilliant. Where has he been?
Well, he was at Dundee. We should have signed him for Dundee, mate. But maybe we might have signed him at the wrong time, or maybe got him at the right time. Now GFK would be better player for him.
Well, that's a good point, But I think what's happened is that the management have got together and they can see the pool of players that we've got, and I think they're starting to gel. On that yesterday, I know people say we were only playing Hamilton, but looking at the way that the gaffer set the team out, look at the players. I thought again, Edmondson, Barisic had a fantastic game, as we're saying. I thought he was brilliant. The free kick, not just the free kick, his all-round play. Tavernier proved a few doubters. Now, a lot of people on here weren't doubting him, and other places were. We've got to stick with our captain, and he proved just. I thought he had a tremendous game yesterday.
Well, he had a bad game. He had a bad game on Thursday night.
It's a bad game, and as everybody's entitled to, but and 10 out of 10 for the people on here, or the guys in Lassies and Rangers Radio, we stuck by him. And
I know what it's like to have a bad game. You won every 10 years, you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying there. Mine's about every 12 or 13, but hey ho. But all kidding aside, he's entitled to that bad game, and the rubbish. Where we all sit, we all listen to people on about us, and when Tavernier got taking the penalty last week against the Sheep and people say, "Oh, don't let him take it, let so and so take it." Calm yourself down. Let the guy get on with his go today. But I just think that the management staff are now beginning to get it together. And it's not going over the top. We're all hoping that 55 is still alive. And it is. We're tapping the league in merit. The team's playing really, really well. We're looking at what we've got in the bench and who's still in the sidelines coming through with injury. And a bonus for me was seeing young Jamie Murphy come on yesterday. Really pleased for Jamie. He got a fantastic reception for the fans. So all round, Oxford, we can't be complaining. And I know we're known here. It's just a wonderful performance for a team who just came to part the bus. And as their manager said, look, it's up to me to go out and make sure that my team performs well. Not to give Rangers plaudits, but Rangers are a good team. So we are a good team, we know that.
We're an improving team as well, Stardog, yeah? We're improving.
I think so, mate. I think what JFK said about the team starting to gel and things like that, and I can definitely see that as well. I mean, when we're taking maybe a couple of players out and putting an extra another couple of players in, things like that, a lot of folk don't like change, but if you're getting the results and the manager's going to stay, you're going to have to stick by Greg Stewart and things like that. Now, these boys have definitely played their way into the team, but I mean, he has made changes, even Edmundson coming in at the weekend and things like that and all there. These things can go against you, but as a team, we obviously believe in ourselves and we believe that it doesn't matter who we put out in that part, they're capable of getting that job done. So it's really just all positives. But for me, mate, I mean, that the 7-goal swing and all, and the result across their side of the city, I thought that was massive as well, because I mean, it wasn't that long ago, it was 11 goals or whatever, and they were so far in heat and things like that, and look at it now, do you know what I mean? That's how fast things can change, and like I said earlier on the show, we're there on our own merit, not because of anybody else, because we've played every team this month after Park.
And what it means, Bridgeman, that the next game, the league game, is the biggest game of the season, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say this open enough, seriously, guys. I've been watching Rangers most of my life, if not nearly all of it, and every game's a huge game. Yeah, we all know this in our heart that every team, what was it? Boswell used to say, we are the team, we're the establishment, right? And everybody wants to beat us, no matter who they are. And it never when you filter it down to the bottom, it never gets any weaker. That desire to beat Rangers, it's there. Every single one of them want to beat us for their own personal reasons or global reasons. And we stand out. And by the way, Oxford, top of the league at this time of the year, top of the league and clear. 2 points and a goal difference to back it up as well. And we're playing wonderful. Oh my God, I'm so excited for the rest of the season. So excited. And by the way, can I just say before we go any further, congratulations to our manager. I heard a wee snippet and they never get sucked in. They never allowed themselves to be sucked in with this. Oh, you're top of the league, blah blah blah. You're going to win the league, sort of thing. Came out straight away, so I'm not going to talk about it. I love it.
No, you can't lose. You can't win the league in October, but you can certainly lose it. You know.
Mm.
You know. There was an interesting stat sent to us yesterday, gentlemen. I know none of you were on, and by the way, a big shout out to Mark Portbear. It was brilliant yesterday. Came on the show. And a few other people helped too. Mark knows his stuff. Aussie Jer sent us this yesterday. 2,900 days since we were top of the league, having played the same games as the team round about us. Some stat that, eh? We were top of the league last season, but they had a game in hand.
Aye. Frightening, mate, to think that really it's been that long. So I mean, we all know where we've been and where we've had to come back to and things like that now, but see, to be back at the top of Scottish football where we really do belong, I really do just hope that the club can get us through this season and bring that 55 home, because this is where we deserve to be. We've been through hell and back, and that is a hell of a long time not to have pipped them to anything. So we just need to keep it up, mate. We just really need to keep it up and keep putting the results out of the bag. And like Bridgeman says, every game is important. Every game's the biggest game from now to the end of the season in that league, because we can't let this slip up. We've got to keep the momentum going.
Well, if you're organised as me, as Big Stevie for the drum, you're plotted this season. And we've got the date when we're going to win the league, and the twos have got a week off. So we're going
you know, going further forward, you know, the big time for us is December. You know, we've got 4 hard away games, guys, and I know we've still got October, November to go.
We've got 7 games. 7 games till we get there. But if we can win the 7 games,
I know.
Mate, it's a momentum thing.
Game. I know that. But we'll play the Sheep away, we play Motherwell away, we play Spoonburners away, and we play the Puddle Drinkers away in December. That's a big month for us as well. You know, and I know that's right for some looking too far forward.
Wins.
Yeah, you know, so, but we need to keep up the momentum. You know, coming after, I mean, we played the Watery Farts the first game back, and then we play obviously Porto, and then we play Motherwell at Ibrox on the Sunday, and then we're away to Ross County on the Wednesday night. Win the 3 games, and we're still motoring, because November's a big month as well with Europe and the league games. So, and obviously in amongst that, we're hoping that we're winning the League Cup final. So,
I'm with you, JFK. I think whoever comes through December with the best record's going to win that league this year, because December's crazy.
Yeah.
But we need to get there with a clean slate. I know what Ox is saying, we need to get there with as clean a slate as possible. But I do believe December is where the league's going to be lost this year. That's where it's going to be at.
Aye.
So whoever comes through December with the best results.
But next game up obviously is 20th October. The Watery Farts at Tynecastle. So Porto the Wednesday, and then obviously Motherwell on the Sunday, and then Ross County the Wednesday. The Ross County the Wednesday is a game that you would know you're hoping that on that a rotten shitty Wednesday night, peeing the rain. So, but anyway, we'll take every game as it comes. We can't be fear to anybody because we're playing well.
No. But I mean, obviously, you're right. The December is a big month, but potentially they'll have 9 games in December. We'll only have 7.
Aye.
You know, so we'll see when it comes. But just win at Hearts and get the momentum rolling. I think a lot of the Rangers support feel that if they were to trap any more points and we keep this momentum, they could turn on each other. You know.
Well, they're turning now. You can hear it on. I mean, I listened there tonight, and the hour that I managed to drive in him and listen to. They're imploding. You know, they're in denial. And while we're all keeping our feet in the ground, you know, I mean, we know it's good to be there, where we're at the top, because that's where we deserve to be. Yet. But it means nothing yet, and everybody here is speaking in the same manner, you know, and the gaffers doing the same. We've got our feet in the ground. We know it's nice to be there, but we need to keep it going. They think it's their divine right to be there. We know it's got to be earned, and if they want it, they'll need to come and take it off us. And at this moment in time, there's only one team at the top of the Premiership, and that's the Glasgow Rangers. And they need to come and follow us. You know?
All right, if people want to join us, what's the number, JFK?
It's 0141 356 1972.
Where else can you join us, Stardog?
You can join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, and if it's your first time call, Fox and All School Blue will bring you in.
What can you talk about, Bridge?
You can talk about anything you want to talk about. Rangers. Everything we talk about here, Rangers and my sore finger. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
That's fish and chip paper. Fish and chip paper. And for the few people that's messaged me, no, I'm not telling you with me and Stevie the drummer gone. It's top secret, but we're going AWOL. For 55, I suppose JFK might get picked up.
Well, that'll be alright. I'm okay. I'll even drive it. There you go.
We're going AWOL for a week.
Oh my God. Spiffering on here.
Oh, one off.
Oh, if you can speak posh, you'll get there, you know.
Oh, you're okay. You can do that there, old boy, can't you?
Yep.
Let me Peterson Park. Excuse me. Peterson Park.
Peterson Park.
Did you know you used to live in Langholm Street? No, I'm from Peterson Park.
No. Well, I'm not. I nearly say something about Langholm Street. Langholm Street's alright, but I came from Crawford Street in Partick, you know.
Oh, lovely place, actually. Lovely place. It was Crawford Street that Oxford gets car lifted, wasn't it?
No, Sandy Road.
Sandy Road.
Sandy Road. Another adventure with you, Bridgeman. Another ticket that you were in the motor.
You got one of these strange cars you couldn't even hear the engine running, for God's sake, man.
It's a bit different for some of the old ones I've had, Bridge.
Wow, absolutely.
Anyway,
some of the old ones you couldn't get the engine running.
I mean, we've got a squad. Edmondson, Greg Stewart have come in. Have they been this competition for places, Stardog, and take them keen, make them mean, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Keep them mean, keep them keen. I know how it goes.
They've come in and are really hungry. You know?
I think it's two different circumstances for the players, mate. I think Greg Stewart's at that age, and I think he's definitely, in Greg Stewart's case, mate, definitely he's got to be in Gerrard's plans for the squad. With Edmundson, I think he's going to be taken back out, mate, because obviously Hollander and Katic, Katic hasn't put a fit rank this season. I just think he's going to put him in there, give him a wee taste it and put him back out again, because he did that with Katic last season. He's aging, things like that as well. He's not really that experienced at our kind of level yet, so I think he's going to give him wee tasters, mate, but I've seen nothing that tells me that boy's not going to be a good defender for us one day, because he's not put a fit rank himself either. I just think where he's came through, his circumstances, his aging, things like that, I think they're doing a lot of work, mate, behind closed doors with him, getting him trained up to be a right proper defender by the time he comes in for us. But Greg Stewart's definitely got to be in the plans for the future, because he's unlocking doors, mate, for me.
All right, we've been joined by Big Stevie. Evening, big man.
Just a wee quick one, Ox. That's the Hummer all organised, and the fireworks are coming in from France. Good night.
Thank you, mate.
The Hummer. I love it, by the way. Just love it. And the fireworks are coming in from France. Oh my God.
Right. You get a lot of women in the Hummer.
We've been talking about it for a while, but I'll tell you one thing. We might go AWOL for a week, but after 2 days, I bet we were in the clink.
2 days?
That's a good point, by the way. That's a good
I'll
point.
get 24 hours.
We'll get our posh mate to bail us out.
Right. Definitely.
You need to put on your for Peterson Park, yes. Don't say these are my friends.
Officer, have you met Jimmy the Skull?
Very good. I love it.
Brilliant, Jimmy.
We may get more information off of Mr. McPherson later on, but we will see. No.
Oh, there's a lot of plans being made. There's a lot of plans being made.
Definitely.
I have to say, guys, you know, this is a bit of happiest
there's some places in Glasgow we'll be getting a visit from me and Mr. McPherson.
I have to say, guys, though, this is a really happy time for all the Rangers fans. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful for them. I'm so happy for them. Happy for the team and everything. It's brilliant. Just brilliant. What a feeling. Dancing on the ceiling.
Were you singing the Barisic song at the weekend, Bridge?
What's that, buddy?
Were you singing the old Barisic song at the weekend when he scored, were you?
Believe it or not, I hadn't heard it, but that was the first time I'd heard it was at the weekend there. I thought it was quite good.
I'm hearing rumours that you started that one off on Sunday JFK. Is this true?
No, me, mate.
I heard the same.
No, never came for me. No, I can't put my finger on that one, honestly. Can I? No.
So it was quite
you come and go, JFK.
I'm a decent singer, you know. I can sing, but I certainly didn't start that one, you know. I can give you a song just now, but it might not be appropriate.
Yes, go for it, pal.
Oh, I can't sing it just now.
Is it Rangers oriented?
He's been barred before.
Been barred before, so just not go there. Can I say something about Scott Arfield on Sunday, guys? I just think that some of the even some of us guys we've been saying about how tired he looks, you know, but I thought he had a fantastic game. I thought it was, you know.
There was one move in the second half when they tried to pass it into the game. The passing, there was about 4 or 5, 6 passes right up the middle edge of the box, and what a goal it would have been if it ended up in the net.
Aye, definitely. So he proved a few years right, you know. I mean, we all say that, and for all people can say it was only them, Hamilton, Ackies and that, but I thought he had a fantastic game. As I say, the only downside for me in the whole game was I just wish that Ojo would get a wee bit more involved at times. They put in a couple of decent crosses, but he was the only, if you can call it that, the only bad player out of the whole team. And that's not to say he was bad, just that the rest were all 8. I'm
not going to criticise the boy. I think
No. I just wish he'd get involved a wee bit better.
He done all right. What it looks like to me, Stardog, is he's actually lost a wee bit of confidence.
Yep, correct.
Aye. I think that might be the case, mate. But I mean, the manager seems to believe in him. He's still getting his place in the team and things like that. He's had a consistent run, and if you go back to the start of the season, that's the one thing I was shouting that he needed, because he's never really had consistency. So he really needs to start taking advantage of that. And I'm kind of with JFK in that, mate. Although he had maybe a 6 or a 7 at the weekend, I would like to see him maybe getting involved a bit more and maybe getting on the score sheet and things like that. But I do think he had an alright game. But I would like to see a bit more. But it was just a great team performance all round, mate. I would just like to see him getting involved a bit more, the same as JFK, mate.
I think once that boy gets used to playing, you'll get to know what the torrid teams are, you know, the teams that actually steam into you and things like that. Once he gets to know that, and he'll probably be around about December time, he'll have played every team at Ibrox and there, and it gives him that. From then on, he should be able to play football the way he wants to play football without fear.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting, Bridge, to see how many times he starts in the next 8 league games.
Absolutely, because it's getting heavy, isn't it? It's going to be heavy. Yeah. By the way, can I just say, I thought that
you've got Jamie Murphy, you're going to have Ryan Kent, you're going to have Jordan Jones, Greg Stewart's played his way in, and that's without playing Morelos and Defoe up front.
I'll tell you what, it's exciting times for us looking ahead. And obviously there's going to be some teams where we can't play anything other than our strongest team. It's evident that we'll always be a strong team, but see the likes of the team we finished up with yesterday. I thought young Mark Polster, for instance, had a really good game.
Yeah, he played well.
He was only on for 15 or 20 minutes or whatever. I thought he played very, very well. Commanded his space and everything, you know. So no problem. Of course, by that time they're well beaten, you know. But seriously, I thought he come on and did his bit. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Rangers to get themselves into that position where they can bring these other people in and tactically just meld them in with the team. And there you go. There's another person you can choose from, you know.
Bridgeman, Jamie Murphy could have scored 2, pal. He could have scored a couple. You know what I'm saying? He could have been 7 or 8. Aye.
We were speaking a wee bit earlier, but I thought he was great. And obviously you can see when he's running, after he runs about 5 or 6 paces, you can see he's not quite there, But he needs the time. He needs these games like that, to get maybe 3 or 4 of them. We need to be so far ahead and comfortable in the game that makes everything good for him, so he could come on and meld into the team. I believe me, that's what will happen, because I think he'd be a great player for us. Really do.
Yeah. Totally
well, see, going back to the fixtures in December, and we all know it's going to be a grueling schedule and things like that, but look at the wingers Ox just mentioned there. Tell me another team, including them across the city, potentially, mate, we could have 2 fresh wingers out every single game, because everybody else is going to have the same fixtures, so teams are going to be tiring. We could have fresh wingers out every single game if we had to. Potentially that could happen. We've actually done ourselves a really good favour here, because see, to have 2 fresh wingers every single game when the rest of the league's got all these grueling schedules to play and games are coming thick and fast, we're not going to be the only team in the league that's going to have tired players. So see, to have that option of having just freshness every single game, that could really, really work in our favour this year. So we might not have really piled up in wingers, because they could all have a really, really big say in the month of December.
That's a good shout as well.
They had a big. He played kind of right back, centre half, and that, but he's just clumsy as he's da. Sam Stubbs, they played for Hamilton yesterday.
What, a big number 26?
Alan
he can actually get sent off. He could have been booked in
Aye.
the first half.
He should have been sent off. He should have been sent off, but the ref bottled it.
They've obviously only got him in they've got him in the team for the team 40,
Well,
the other guy as well, Jimmy, with the sort of longish hair. I don't know where he played. Sort of
do you know who his dad?
Sorry?
You know the boy with the long hair? Do you know who his dad was?
Was that Beck? Was that the boy Beck?
Fortoff for the Norwegian internationalists.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And they also remember Tory Beck? He played for us, Tory Beck. His grandson or something was playing. His grandson.
Eddie Beck.
Is that who it was?
Adrian Beck. Eddie Beck, I think his name is Eddie. I know you're talking about, aye.
Just as well he never signed for us, then it'd be Ready Beck.
Away you go.
You get that one star dog, right to do for you.
I did, mate. I nearly choked on my Snickers there.
Yeah. See when the subs were read out at the start of the game for Hamilton, I thought they called this one of the substitutes Mickey Miller. His name was Mikael Miller. Just the way it came out the tip. Mickey Miller. I went, no way.
No relation, no.
Oh, the name Mickey's in my farm. Well, there is a suppose.
Okay,
we'll not go there.
Well, come on and join us. Give your thoughts. It's 0141 356 1972 or joins at Skype at rangersradio.online. We're 7 points clear for this stage last season. We've had a wee blip in Europe. We lost a game there that we should have never have lost, possibly should have won. With a bad result against them at Ibrox, we didn't play well. But I think the manager will learn for that. Where are we? Dardog.
Or top of the league.
Is that the big picture? Is that the whole picture? What you seeing?
Well, no, I just think the togetherness as a squad, mate. I think JFK had it in the head earlier. The management's obviously doing a lot of work in the background. They've got this squad believing. I just think we're a better all-round squad than what we were this time last year. We were stop-start last year. We were very inconsistent in the league. There was a lot of draws, too many draws, a lot of games, a bit like the Thursday, mate, where we dominated the ball. I mean, we only played after part at the end of the last season, but we still dropped a lot of points. I think we've made that right this season. I think we're a lot more compact at the back. Just all round as a whole, mate, we're a better squad and we look like a team that's capable of winning this league, definitely for me.
You know, Oxford, before the game, obviously we know what happened before the game. You know that the puddle drinkers get beat, but the consensus were I was in the Loudon and I was with Dougie the Bear and Skipper and a few others. Butterbean was there as well. You know, and everybody around about was in. No, it's all right saying that the puddle drinkers can be, but we have to go and do the job that we know we can do, and that's win. And we weren't doing that last season. So that was a lesson learned for the management team. And I think they've learned that this season, especially with the teams that are coming to Ibrox and are just putting up their buses and trying to play negative football. So, no, everybody's no fearful, but we're thinking we need to do it today. They've got beat. We need to win and take over for the mantle that they say that they own, which obviously they don't. So, yeah, the team's playing really well. That was and even get back to the European game midweek. Now, everybody that I spoke to on the day, that's forgotten about. It was a wee blip, and not one of his own here were negative in the part.
So, Bridge, where are we? Where are we, Bridge? What's the big picture?
Big picture for me, and down to each individual, of course. Me looking at my team, I think we really need to make sure the manager has to make sure that the players have the same type of attitude as they had yesterday. If we drop our attitude or our style of play changes, then we could actually, say, drop the ball. We really could. So we have to be strong in character, and we have to be on the front foot. Depending what the manager plays, how he wants to play it, we have to be up there and we have to win. Every single game needs to be treated as a World Cup final to all intents and purposes for us. Everybody wants to beat us. We need to go out and beat everybody, and we have to do it with class, like pomp, a bit like yesterday and against Aberdeen. That's what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
but that's not how you win the league, Bridge, is it?
No, you have to do the business. You have to win the game, every game. To be treated correctly, and you have to win the game. That's what it's about.
It's when you've got a game like that yesterday and you're struggling, you're no scoring in the last 10 minutes, and you get that 1-0 win.
Fight it to the end. Fight it to the end. Because I was just going to say, that team that did the business against, as Jimmy calls them, the puddle drinkers at the weekend, we went there and fought against that team. And we thought, after that game, we thought we were quite poor. It turns out we weren't as poor as we thought. Because they did the same to them and beat them. So we could easily have got beaten by them, just as they did in their own part. So well done to us going there and winning in the cup game that was, So we know what we're up against any time we go there.
We get panned for winning there. They didn't get panned for getting beat there. Strange.
They said a word about them.
Strange.
You're absolutely right.
Can I tell you when I think we are start, Doug?
You can, mate.
Right, I think the management team have sat down and said, right, what's the positives, what's the negatives? Where did we lose games? Where did we struggle on? And that's when they looked at the recruitment. And I think it was Fox when the season, at the start of the season, said that Greg Stewart could be used as that, just something different to open up defences when the Ibrox particularly. But we struggled. We struggled for months. Last season to break down these teams, from St Johnstone to Motherwell to Hamilton's to whoever. They made it tough for us and we struggled. This season we've worked at it and we've not just done it in 1 week. They've obviously, when they've been away in the summer, they've worked at it, the movement, what they had today, to break down these teams. So that gives us a bigger total of points. And then we have to learn to grind out games, i.e. Kilmarnock, St Mirren. There's 6 points there. Wasn't the greatest of performances, but won both games. Would we have done that last year? I don't know.
Well, the fact is, mate, 100% we didn't do it last year. I mean, the Motherwell game, I'll go back to that. We go behind and then we managed to get ourselves sitting 3-2 ahead and then we lose a stupid goal in the last minute. Aberdeen away last year, lose a goal in the last minute. Dundee, we drew at Dundee last year. They get relegated and we were all over them. We should have beat them about 7-1. It didn't happen for us last season. For whatever reason, we were throwing games away. Personally, I think the squad was too thin last season. We were in Europe. We had a good wee run in Europe and things like that. And I just don't think the squad had the legs, mate, to compete two games a week. This year, I think definitely 100%. He has recruited well. And the good thing is, these boys have bided their time. Your Greg Stewarts and things like that, Edmundsons are biding their time and they're taking their chances when they're getting asked to come in and play a role in the team. So Gerrard said it at the start of the season, everybody's going to have a huge big role to play this season. And I hate comparing us with them across the city. But the fact is, there's only 2 teams that are capable of winning the league this year. And if you're talking about 2 teams that are going for a league title, if you look at who they've brought in this season and who we've brought in, our signings are really hitting it. They're getting after a flyer for us. There's nobody really that you can say has got after a flyer for them. And I think these are all big pointers in a season. It's all about recruitment. Who recruits better? Who's got the better squad over the whole of the season? It doesn't matter who's got the better 11. You've got to have the better squad, mate. And I believe we do have that season. Momentum's gone for us this year. But like I keep saying, we just need to stay focused and keep it up because we've let positions go before. But this time last season, we wouldn't have won that game yesterday because they dropped points last season and we never capitalised on it. So, like I say, it's all big pointers and it's going to be positive for us this season, but we just need to stay 100% focused.
GFK, has the manager learned?
Of course he has. I said that a few weeks ago, that he's got to learn to get his set up for these teams that come to Ironworks. And I think he's learned for the 2-0 game against the Puddle Drinkers. I think he realises he made a mistake there on the day, his personnel and the way he set the team out. So I think what we could see yesterday definitely showed us that he's got a game plan, and hopefully it's a game plan that takes us forwards and obviously keeps us at the top of the table. But for me, not just because it was against Hamilton Accies, I thought that all round the Puddle Drinkers failed to break them down. They scored 1 goal and they got all the plaudits, and we scored 5, and they're saying there, well, that's expected. It's Rangers, that you should be beating teams like that, but we don't get the plaudits where they should be due. And Steven Gerrard will get the plaudits until we win the championship, which we hope we will. But the manager and the backroom staff, Oxshire, have certainly learned a lot, and I think they'll take that going forward.
Yeah. All right, lads, get yourself a mute and we'll have a tune.
Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. Football is the game that we play all over the world. Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. We can show the world how to play, for we are Rangers, okay. Won't you come and cheer us? Help the boys along. White and blue, coming through with a song. Oh, Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. Football is the game that we play all over the world. Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. We can show the world how to play, for we are Rangers, okay. We'll be there to do it. Do it if we can. Win the cup, hold it up in our hands. Easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. Football is the game that we play all over the world. Rangers, easy, okay. Look out, everyone, we're on our way. We can show the world how to play, for we are Rangers, okay.
We're back?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yep.
Did anybody hear Ozzy just singing that live yesterday?
No.
No.
I heard
Come
it
on
the
now.
show when I listened back.
Aye.
Get him on now.
Give him a break, mate. Give him a break. Bet he's worked today. I bet he's worked this now. All right. An international break, so we're going to need people to phone in to keep the show development for the next maybe 8 or 9 shows. Because obviously
we've got a Legends match on Saturday.
What does that mean, mate? It's a bounce, Kim.
It's a Legends match. We can start talking about the Legends that will be playing that day.
We don't know yet. That's
I'm
the
buzzing
problem.
to see Stevie G in the Rangers tap.
The pool's been picked. The Rangers pool's been picked.
That'll be his Friday night.
Aye.
You know, but
you going along, JFK?
Well, I'm there, mate. I'm there.
Yeah, cool.
You going?
Yeah, I'm going across. I'm hoping so. Anyway, yeah. I'm all for these things.
If you're fit, Bridge.
What's that?
If you're fit.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's healed up now. It healed up by Saturday, believe it or not. The tears are still there, I must admit, with the pains. I can't.
Ken Dodd.
Ken Dodd, tears. Tears are souvenirs.
Can I just say, Oxy, you keep saying don't watch it and that, and I know I still do. And I watched the show last night, with Stadler and Waldorf show, I call it.
Stadler and
Waldorf. And they were absolutely, just couldn't believe that they had to talk good about the Gers, especially that wee Michael Stewart and the wee Chuckster guy who I can't remember his name. Stephen Thompson should be ashamed of himself at times, but all they wanted to do was how bad the puddle drinkers were on the day and all that. And when it came to us, the plaudits were there, but you could see it was sticking in their throat like a jaggy nettle. And that was good to see. That really is good to see. But I still watch it Oxy on a Sunday night. I can't help no watch it, mate. I keep using the old proverbial, it's like sticking your finger in the socket. I know, mate, and I've got to watch it because I need to. That all saying is enemies closer, mate. I need to know what they're saying about me, and I'm an enemy of them, so I need to know what they're saying about me. So it was quite fun to watch because they were shuffling in their seats.
It'll be interesting to see how that goes on if this develops, but that's another story.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're nearly a quarter away through the season. We'll talk about the players. We'll talk about the first 11 as of Saturday. Or Sunday, and then we'll talk about the other players on the playing because obviously, with Highlanders wasn't in the squad. Aribo wasn't on the park. Ryan Kent's no fit. Jordan Jones, who showed us that he could play in Midfield, wasn't there yesterday. So we've got injuries. We've got a squad that we didn't have. So, what the question I'm going to ask you is the usual hit or miss. But if you're not sure, just I don't know what we'll have for that. What will we have? Hit, miss, or steady? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just going through the team so far. The sort of first quarter of the season, because that's where we're at. So we'll start with, obviously, Alan McGregor, JFK.
Star hit.
Hit.
Yeah.
Bridge.
Absolutely hit, yes.
Stardog.
Hit.
Me again. Steady for us. Do you think it's important we get him signed up in the contract?
Yeah. 2 year. Another 2 year. And some people know, like...
I was saying this just not long ago. Yes, I think it's important. But I'll put an emphasis on this. It's only important if he wants to play. And I think if we try to edge him into it to come and do it, you might just sort of take the shine off him. I'd love it if he wants to, and Rangers should offer him it anyway.
All right, talking about people whose hits all the time, we've been joined by Albert.
Evening, lads. How you all doing?
All right, Albert.
All right, Albert.
I'm good, pals. I'm good. I've just want to enjoy them with your hit and miss.
All right, mate. All right. Just give your thoughts on the game and that, mate, before we move on, because people like.
Oh, the game. I mean, The game itself, the team performance, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I know they were weak and all this nonsense, and Aberdeen were weak and all that, but their last two performances are true Rangers performances. We just put them, baited them to the sword correctly, by the way, because if you're going to play like that against us, we're slaughtering you, absolutely slaughtering you, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The game on Saturday especially, 5 quality goals, by the way, absolute quality goals, and I'm saying to myself, now that's proper football, and that boy Stewart is some player. He really is some player. See, the difference I see this season with the forward line especially, and the midfield I suppose, is see when Greg Stewart's on the ball, if you make the runs, if you move, he'll find you, he'll get the ball to you. But see if you stand like a statue, you'll make the boy ineffective. But all the players are moving, they're on the move all the time, and it's great. They can't. No team can handle us at the moment. They don't know where the runners are coming from. They're coming from all angles, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Barisic's goal was a cracker, but see that with Defoe's first goal, pure quality, absolutely pure quality. And you're just that wee man's some player. He really is some player. I don't care. He's 37. The boy's some player.
Aye, yes. Some finisher, mate. Some finisher.
He really is, boy. He's a clever player, man. He's like that. Because, and that was another one that, Jimmy, I watch sports scene and all, Jimmy. I don't normally watch, but I particularly wanted to see the reaction to the scum and the reaction to us. But there was an incident after the ball that none of them mentioned. Not one of them mentioned. I don't know if any of you seen it at the game. It was at the game. But I seen it. And that guy, he either pulled Defoe down or punched him. But nobody seen it. Oh, it was just great all the time. Never even get mentioned. And I'm saying to yourself, we'll see what they say about that. Nothing said about it. It's ridiculous, by the way. Did you see it, Jimmy?
I did, mate. Aye, I did.
What did you think? I thought it was a punch.
I thought it was a punch as well. It was a punch or a forearm smash. You know.
And the penalty box.
Yeah, never get shown. And the same goes for the puddle drinkers. No, for what I've been told is, and I don't want to talk about them, but there was a few tasty things happened with the big centre half that just bought for France that he'd put his sail about quite badly at the second half and at the end of it. And
not one highlighted. Not one bit of that highlighted. I watched a bit. I don't watch them, by the way, but I took it. The reason I watched them, as I say to you the other week here, I'm watching that Livingston game with them because I wanted to see that centre forward. I want to see how he plays against them because everybody, McCoist and all that, were shouting about Rangers should look at that boy. And I keep telling you, anybody that plays well against us is not the proving ground. The proving ground for if you want to play with Rangers is play well against them. That's the proving ground. So I wanted to see the boy. And to be fair to the boy, he did play well against them. There's no doubt about that. And to be fair to Livingston, I don't like their brand of football. But they gave it to them the way they gave it to us, and I've not got a problem with that. I've just not got a problem with that at all. I don't like the football. I think it's brutality at its best. But hey, if you're dishing it out to everybody, well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. We all need to take it and go on with it and fight back. You know what I mean? So I've not got a problem. But the two penalty incidents at Ibrox, I know that didn't get mentioned either.
Yeah, I know.
Stonewaller's beating him.
Oh, I would have said
Stonewaller's beating him.
2 stone walls. I mean, I'm a big fan of the big centre forward, and I always have been for Rangers. And with the big guy, Lyndon Dykes fit the bill, possibly, but that's in the future. But he plays the same way every game, Albert, and he certainly put their defence to the sword. So he done well, the big guy. But look, I'm the same as yourself. I watch it for the shock factor of like the tongue in the battery thing because I want to see what they're saying about my team. And they were cringing, they were sitting in their horns. It was hurting them to give any credit, and that's good. I'm happy with that. You know.
But the other one I was going to say, I know, Jimmy. The other one I was going to say, I know, is that Christie trumpet getting sent off. Right now, see that BBC. If they can't admit, or they'll try to say they never had a gender against wee Alfie. They had a gender wee Alfie, and they proved it again. They proved it beyond a shadow of doubt on Sunday there. Because that Christie, he turned around and that big idiot, Tomes and all, he's no that type of player, and Stewart, he's not that type. He said the same amount of red cards as wee Alfie said, as I'm led to believe. But wee Alfie gets highlighted. I'm saying, how are they not highlighting this boy? This boy gets sent off quite a lot.
Knew you brought that up. That was one of my things I'm shouting at the telly. mean, whenever we Alfie was involved in anything, it was media explosion, you know. But the guy Stewart, who turned around and said that, I mean, I can see the reason why the referee gave a red card, but really I would have really gave a yellow, but probably technically it could have been a red and he deserved to go. But whenever it was Fred, it was always a red, always a red. So it's cringe-worthy looking at, you know. But we've got to take it as it is.
I believe there was that point you're making about the bias. And I'm change the subject back after this, but when one of their players lifted their hands at Easter Road, somebody put a snippet of Stewart after the Old Firm game at Parkhead, when Kent lifted his hands and said, when you lift your hands, it should be an automatic red card.
Yeah.
Last week, Easter Road, he said it was a yellow.
Yeah. Exactly, mate. It's unbelievable. And, I mean, they hang their head in shame, they two clowns. Are they three clowns? I mean, I don't mind getting criticised. I keep saying this. I don't mind getting criticised. Constructive criticism is great, but I don't mind getting criticised when you deserve it. And all we're wanting is a fair playing field. But that's ridiculous, man, with the way they're going on about this. This is shocking. And I'm saying, and I like to be the wee, is it Higginbottom's the manager at Hibs? I liked his reaction. They're trying to go on about penalties. Went, not interested in penalties. Should have been doing it 10 men. I went, the rest of Scottish football needs to wake up to this. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Because these players should be sent off. Big mutton.
If you're 10 men, you might never get the penalty incidents because that was before it, yeah?
That's exactly, and that's the point the guy was trying to make to them. But they're not interested. They don't want to hear this. They just want to hear about the inequality to our team. That everybody's against it. You're going, everybody's against you. I'm yet to see a referee. I mean, that referee in Saturday for them ran out and pulled that card out, and they're all going on about, he pulled that. Well, he couldn't wait to get that card out his pocket. How long have we been, as Rangers supporters, been watching referees doing that to us? Yep. Game after game after game. The trip out.
How would they get sent off for waving to the crowd?
Exactly. It's ridiculous. I mean, but they're getting themselves showing up now. It's clear as day now. It's clear as absolute day. But I'm going to one of the reasons I phone in and all was to give Big Golston the credit for the game he had. He had a decent game. I'll give him that. He had a decent game. He still get three main faults that I see, but he had a decent game on Sunday. Sorry. So I'll give him 10 out of 10.
Good goal.
Aye. Oh, it was a cracking goal. But you ever notice, by the way, see if he's bending down to head a ball? He's no bad, but see jumping up to head a ball. He never can do it. But anyway, I'm not going to take the shine after the victory. It was a brilliant game and a brilliant result and 5 quality goals.
Here, Albert. Here, pal.
Hey, Albert.
By the way, everything Albert said there near the end is about the BBC. You have heard me talking about him for the last 4 years on here. Moan. My wife can't stand me going on about it. I just hate them.
And
they hate us.
The BBC.
What's that, pal?
The fact that your wife can't stand you has nothing to do with the BBC.
No, I don't mean that. Going on about them, actually gets fed up. Listen to me. They're a most dreadful organisation. But I have to ask the question to the panel and all the rest of the boys in the lobby. Seriously, what are they going to do now that Rangers are top of the league? If Rangers stay at the top of the league until getting to the end of the season, what are they going to do? They're doing all this nonsense, as you said. They're printing out the manager's statement, after the game. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. They shouldn't be allowed to do anything. They shouldn't even be reporting their games. If they don't want to come and do it, don't do it then. And the same with the away games, stay away from us. Keep away from us. Whether they used to say
Brad, you showed you they're under pressure, by the way, because that Lennon was on it was a BBC or one of the radio programmes, and they says to him, what would you make the sending half? And he says something like, he says, well, we had to change our shape, so we had to go to 4-3-3. I'm saying to myself, well, you play the goalkeeper at centre half or something? What are you talking about? I mean, that's the pressure on them. He can't even think straight. They're in panic mode, total panic mode.
We'll just go 4-3-3 after we get down to 10 men.
That's what he said. We'll still go to 4-3-3. They cut it right away, and I was like, that's a clown. I knew you were playing with 12 men. So as far as I'm concerned, we won this. I'll say it again, I'll stick by it. We're winning this league at a canter, an absolute canter.
Oh, Albert, I hope you're right. Me and Stevie, what a week that's going to be. Oh.
So I'm driving, I suppose, then, aye? Am I driving a
get
Hummer, then?
I don't want to upset you, Jeff. You might be just a wee bit old.
For humming or humping?
What's that, you? It's a family show.
I know that. Hey, you don't know what humping means in our family.
You don't know what goes on in his family.
Definitely. Anyway, let's do your steady, ready, go thing. Go on, you go.
Ready, steady, cook. Right, obviously, just go through the squad quickly, and obviously we started with the goalkeeper. What was your thoughts, Albert?
The goalkeeper's a hit. Is it just the one word you're wanting?
Aye. If you get something really contentious to ask, or somebody's rattling.
Oh, no.
No,
it's a hit.
His backup's not let us do near, has he, Stardog?
No, Wes has come in, mate, a couple of games. He's been solid enough when he's come in. A decent goalkeeper. I just don't know how happy he is as being a second goalkeeper or no, mate. But he's done a job when called upon as well. Yeah.
All right, so obviously after the goalkeeper, we'll move to right back. We've only really had one play there. JFK. Tav.
Tav for me is a hit, mate.
Bridge?
Tav's got to be a hit, yeah. Got to be a hit. Got to be.
Albert?
He's a hit, but nearly a steady.
Very steady.
He's on the borderline, put it that way, but we'll give him a hit.
I think if we maybe had done this on Friday night, he might have got a steady.
Yeah, different thing, yeah, definitely.
Aye. Hit for me, Stardog.
Aye, over the piece, mate, he's been a hit.
All right. Judge the four centre-halves. We've got four centre-halves. We've got Big Katic, Goldson, Edmondson and Hollander. JFK.
Edmondson steady. Goldson steady. Hollander steady. Barisic steady.
Katic.
Katic, I might say. Katic steady.
All right, okay. Bridgeman.
All four hits.
Albert.
Edmondson, Katic, Hollander hits. Goldson steady.
Right. I mean, Gerrard obviously sees it. He sees his main man as well, Albert, isn't he?
I don't think it's for mostly he's the best centre half, but I think it's more his personality. Or I don't even know if it's his organisational power, but there's something he likes in him. Don't know if he's a talker on the part, but he definitely likes him. He's one of Gerrard's favourites. So who am I arguing? You know what I mean? I'm not arguing with the man. If the guy's playing, he's playing. That's as far as I'm concerned. But he's not my favourite. He's just not my favourite. But I don't think he's a bad player. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's a bad player.
I get what you're saying. You think there's better there. Stardog?
Goldson, steady. Hollander, steady. Edmondson, steady. And Katic, hit.
Did anybody else surprised that Stardog said that?
No.
Not a bit of it.
Not one iota.
Katic, huge hit.
All right.
Huge hit.
Katic has played well. I don't think he's in a bad game. Even the Old Firm game, I thought he was the best of the two centre-halves, so he's a hit for me. Edmondson, for what we've seen, because we've not seen a lot of him, what we've seen is a hit. Hollander, the jury's still out, so we'll wait and see how that one develops. And Goldson, I suppose when we've only lost 10 goals in all the games we've played this season, you've got to say he's a hit because he's done his job, and he's chipped in with a winner and other goals as well.
Quick question, Ox. A quick question, Ox, on Hollander. How many games has he actually played for us?
4, I think it is.
About 4?
Aye.
How many has he played in plastic pitches? So you got to give him a break. I think he's played 3. I think he's played 3 or 4 on plastic pitches.
He played against St Mirren. He played against. They might have played more than 4
5
games.
in Livingston.
He played in Livingston,
that's right.
and then he played against
And
Feyenoord.
young boys.
Young boys.
5 and all.
He's 5.
So you've got to cut the guy a bit of slack and go, with the games he's played, I would say the majority, I might be wrong, but I think the majority is on plastic pitches. If you know, like with the rest of the team, so I'd cut him a bit of slack.
He will be our best centre-half by a long way, him.
I thought they did give him Thursday night. Did you, Bridge?
Indeed I did. I think he's got quality, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him and Barisic playing and supporting each other on the left. I love to see people with the correct side of the pitch and all that. I just love it, and they look good. Anytime I've seen them, I was very impressed with them.
All right, then we move on to another. What's the problem in it for us? We've had 3 players play there: Andy Halliday, John Flanagan, and then obviously Bonner's come in and grabbed the jersey. Albert.
Barisic hit, Halliday steady, Flanagan hit.
All right, Bridgeman.
Barisic hit, and the other 2 steady.
GFK.
Barisic hit, my other 2 steady.
All right, okay. Stardog.
Barrisic's definitely a hit. Flanagan's been steady. Andy Halliday's, he's not really been near the squad this year, so it's kind of hard to say on him, mate. Just to give him a steady and all, I suppose.
I'm going to say that Barisic has became a hit. Flanagan was a hit. He's lost his place because he never let us down playing up the wrong side for him. And obviously Andy's steady. Andy seems to be becoming a squad player more and more. You know, he was on the bench on Saturday, like Sunday night enough. We move into midfield. We'll get quite a lot of midfielders. So we'll start with the first 3: Ryan Jack, Stephen Davis, and Aribo. Bridgeman.
I think the first 2 absolute massive hits, and Aribo, I'd still give him a hit, but he's not quite the level the other 2 are. The other 2 are just fabulous. For us, absolutely brilliant. 3 hits.
Yep. GFK.
3 hits.
Albert.
Jack and Davis hits, big Aribo steady.
Jury's still up for you?
It's not out for me, mate. I just think there's a lot more to come for the boy, and I think you were going to get it for that. Well, I like the boy, but he's not there yet. He's no a hit yet. There's a lot more to come from him, and I think the he's to drive it. Well, I was led to believe he was one of the players that was to drive us forward. In the last 2 or 3 games he's played, he's not done that. He kept going back the way, and I'm saying to myself, not unless his role's been changed or his instructions have been changed, but I was led to believe that he was one of the guys that was going to go own the ball and drive us forward, and he's not doing it.
All right, fair enough, mate. Aye, so get your comment for Stardog.
Ryan Jack, Stephen Davis, 100% hits for me. I was going to give Joe Aribo a hit, but Albert's kind of swung me there a day. I think he's 100% spot on with what he says there, mate. So I'll give him a steady for now, but I'm the same as Albert. It's not because I don't like him, it's because I know there's probably a lot more to come from him, mate.
You're easy persuaded, eh?
You've got to make up your own mind. Like, so if you'd have went before Albert, it'd been a hit because you went after Albert.
Aye.
I bet it makes a lot of sense.
He lost 10 grand a week wages.
Well, if Stardog went before me, I'd agreed with him now.
Nice one, Albert.
Well done.
Go on, Stardog, make up your own mind.
I did make up my mind. Joe Aribo's steady.
When you're in that dance on a Saturday night, you're going to phone up Albert and say, "What about this pub? Can I go with her?"
I've got 4 wins. I don't get dancing on Saturday nights.
Oh, you need to come out with me, GFK, and Big Stevie.
We can dance, by the way.
Stardog, I smell a push. I don't go dancing either.
Oh no!
That's not because he's always been like, just cry.
Oh my god!
What a line, all. Right, well, that's you again, Stardog. Make up your
That's
name.
going to go into a Rangers Radio Classic.
So you were going to give a Rebo a hit until Old Bear changed your mind. That's where you stand.
That's where I stand.
Well, Stardog the weather vane. Just goes whatever way the wind blows.
The weather vane.
You'll see what I did, man.
Look, you've been pointing the finger at me, Bridge.
I'm still laughing at Old Bear.
That's one of the classics, isn't that one?
Just make up your mind. Hurry up, Stardog.
Let's move on.
Fox is saying he's looking forward to you the next night out. Oh, Ben, you'll take your daddy right off of him.
Oh my God.
Right, so we move on to the sort of backup midfield. Well, they're not backup midfield, but a different kind of players. We've had Kamara, who else has played in there? Obviously, Scott Arfield. Have I missed anybody? That's about it.
Dockery.
Dockery. Have we seen him? Could we count him? We've seen enough of him. One game at East Fife.
Andy King.
Have we seen enough of him? He was
Not really
difficult,
the weekend.
Polster.
Have we seen enough of him? What we'll do is we'll make it Mrs. Polster.
Mrs.
Use your thoughts, yeah?
Oh, she's 100% a hat, huh? She's different gravy, her man.
I don't care if you can't hear you about.
Stardog's not changing your mind on that one, no matter who says it. Oh, God, yourself, Stardog.
Well,
wait a minute, Stardog's changed his mind again.
Oh, no.
No one heard me. She's 100% stay. She could be Mrs. Stardog any day.
Oh, wow. Is that a door? Is that your door knocking? Is that your message coming in?
Very man, she's different gravy, that lassie.
We were left with Kamara and Arfield then.
Kamara and Arfield. Arfield, the piece has been a hit for me. At the start of the season, he dragged us forward a wee bit, and Kamara, steady. He's not reached the heights yet, but it was good to see him a bit more confidence in Saturday, JFK.
Aye. I mean, as I said before, Kamara was a revelation for us last season when we brought him for Dundee, and we all raved about him. But he's kind of went in and out. His football has been a bit poor at times. Scotty Arfield, I know he's been tired, but he's still performed, So for me, Kamara's a steady and Scotty Arfield's a hit, mate.
Right, I'll go to Stardog next because there's no point going after all there because he just changed his mind, didn't he? Right, Stardog. Mr. Weather.
Scott, I'll just wait till Allbells gave his answers. I'm only joking. Scott Arfield's a hit, mate, and Glenn Kamara's... Nah, I'll give him a hit and all. I don't think he's played too badly. I'll give him a hit.
All right, Bridgeman.
2 hits.
2 who?
2 hits for those two guys. Both of them hit.
All right. Albert.
Well, I was going to give Kamara a steady and Arfield a hit, but I'll change my mind. Stardog's changed my mind.
Oh, brilliant. 2 an item.
I love this guy. You're getting me all lovey-dovey again.
Oh,
shocker.
I'll give Arfield a hit, by the way. Do you know the reason I'll give Arfield a hit? I don't think he's played particularly well this season, but It's the number of positions he's played, and he gives his all in every position he plays. I like that boy for that. So I'm giving him a hit for that reason.
I'll tell you what, Albert, nobody messes in my book, do they?
No, I mean, no. He knows how to handle himself, and I like the fact that he's up for a fight. He's up for a football, but he's up for a fight. He's up for any type of football you want to dish at him, and he's up for any position you want to put him in. So I like that. I like that in the boy, and he gives his all. He does give his all. All right, he might not play well, and I don't think he has been playing well, but he's one of the guys you want in your team. And I think, I don't know, and I think he's a better player since Stewart came into the team.
That's because he doesn't have to do all the moving and all the spotting.
Aye. He's they play well together, the two of them.
Correct. What about the wide men then? How many wide men we got JFK?
We've got wingers for Africa.
Well, obviously we've got Jones, Kent, Murphy, Ojo, and even put Greg Stewart in that category as well. You know, Stewart for me on the last couple of performances, I would say a hit. Ojo for me, I've got to say a hit, although he's fell out a bit for me. Murphy, I want him to be a hit. He's steady. I really rate him. Ryan Kent, we know what he's all about. He's going to be a definite hit, and I do think that Jones will be a definite hit as well. So that's the way I see it. Going on to the rest of the season, next year. That'd be my pick. If you want to include Barker in that, I would say steady. He's no showed me, only because I've not seen too much of him to make a real judgment on him, but I'm hoping that he can, like King, Stardog, I've not seen enough of him to tell me that he's going to be steady or a hit. So I had judgment on Barker at the moment, although I know he did perform for a few minutes for his last week now, but I've had my judgment on that.
A wee goal on that and all.
Aye, but I had my judgment on that, be honestly.
I'll give you, Greg Stewart in performances has been a hit. Ojo, a miss for me, mate. Total miss. No go at. He scored a couple of goals earlier on, but you've got to look at the opposition. A couple of good games at home in Midfield, but with the piece, he's basically started about 15 games for us, and he's not done enough for me. The rest have been misses, every one of them, because they've not played enough through different reasons, form, injury. But hopefully as the season goes on, if they become hits, we become such a good team.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I was basing mine on steady. I've not seen enough of them to say that have been hits.
But we'll see. I mean, I don't want to get tight to Ojo as if I'm anti-Ojo. I'll just give him a critique because of the games I see it. Bridgeman.
I tend to agree with yourself, with the exception of one. I think Ojo, I would put steady in for him. I think he's got massive potential. I think he's done not too bad for us, but there are obviously, we all see it, there is parts of his game where he's hiding, shall we say, or he just doesn't want to get involved, whatever the case may be, and that might be down to fear or a number of other things. But I think he's steady. I think his touches are quite nice, and when he wants to get himself in position, a lovely shot on him, scored a couple of goals for us. So I'd give him a steady.
Right, I know what you two are going to say, so we'll move on. On you go, Albert.
I'm going to put Murphy in it. They shouldn't have put him in because he's only played 20 minutes in one game.
Cameos, aye.
Aye. I'll stick him in anyway, just to welcome the guy back, make him feel part of it. Murphy, Jones, Ojo, and Barker are all steady. I'll put Ojo steady, but he is a miss, but I'll put him steady. He cut the boy a bit of slack. And Stewart, I would say, is a hit. Kent, I'm not giving it because, again, he's 20 minutes, but if you want to give him something, I'll put him steady.
Well, we've not seen enough of him. All right, thanks for that answer, Stardog.
I think what we've seen of Jordan Jones, I think he will be a hit, and Greg Stewart will be a hit. Ojo,
but we're
I
not saying
expect a
will
bit
be.
more from
We're saying up till now, mate.
No, this is my answers, but I'm saying hits. And Barker and that are probably, they've not played enough for me, but I can only really rate Stuart, Ojo and Jones for me, mate. They've been hits.
Alright, fair enough. And then, well, they've not done a lot with only 2 strikers, so they're quite difficult to judge.
Aye.
Well, that's a hard one.
Very difficult, isn't it?
Albert.
Strange, isn't it? Oh, they 2 are hits. No, it's strange, by the way. There's only one player that's polarised us, and that was Ojo. You've seen he's a miss, and Stardog's seen he's a hit. Every other player's either a steady or a hit. It's funny, that, isn't it?
Mm.
But the boy will come good. I'm going to stick my neck out. I'm the same as you. I don't think the boy does enough. There's something there, but and the heart's a bit of a problem for me. But I'm going to stick my neck out and say the boy will come good.
See, when I see Ojo playing for the Rangers, and I'm going to go to my good friend Stardog, you know, because myself and him have watched Ojo, no just their 1 or 2 games, Albert. I mean, as a frequent watcher of Liverpool in the under-23 league, and I watched that for 2 seasons, and I think I saw nearly every single game that Liverpool played the first season, and I think he only missed about 4 the second season, and he was a class player. But it's a step up to playing for Rangers now, and that's why I say steady for him. I just think there's a player in there. He's really disappointed me, and I just think sometimes when I see him going for a ball, he pulls away too quick for me, you know. And he never ever did that when he was playing in under-23s. Maybe because he was playing in under-23s. He's not playing in what you would call, obviously, a real league. And that's where I'm disappointed. And as I say, myself and Stardog have watched him, and there is a good player in there. And I was pleased.
You never know, Jimmy. See, he's pulling it. He might have had advice before he came from whoever he takes advice with. And saying you're going up to a rough league here now, don't be so stupid and stick your foot into daft things now. He might have been, I don't know. I'm guessing here, you know what I mean? But yeah. He definitely doesn't put his foot in. You're right, he doesn't put his foot in. You see that,
mate? That's how you get hurt.
Exactly, mate. We know that. If you're getting in full-hearted, don't go in half-hearted.
Right.
You know, I hope the boy makes meat with words, but once Kent and the Jones are back, and with the way I forgot the boys, Greg Stewart's come into the team, you know, and whether we're going to find space to have the phone.
Well, see what you're saying there,
sometimes I don't know how many games Ojo will get starts.
Unless there is a stipulation in his contract as a loan agreement, then I totally agree with you. He'll not even get a sniff at it, mate. 100% agree with you in that aspect. If there's a clause in the contract that said that he must play X, Y, and Z amount of games during the loan period, then for me, he's never going to get another game for Rangers. When these other players get up to their full 100%, I agree with you on that.
I don't want Barker throws out either. I want that boy to get a chance. I really do want that boy to get a chance.
Can I judge him? Not seen enough.
I think they're going to be, the way we've been playing and now our expectations, right, based on tonight's conversation alone, our expectations going forward is we want to be able to maintain the high standards of football that we're playing. And we've got a lot of players, a lot of good players. And once the boys come back for their injury, maybe over the next couple of weeks, and they get some up to match fitness and things like that, he's got this double standard he's got there. He can play 2 players for each position type of thing, and he's got to intermix it, because we're going to get players like Hamilton coming to Ibrox. We don't need to worry too much if they're at Ibrox, because we can play any teams we want, to be honest, because we'll be good enough against teams like Hamilton. It's when we go away to Hamilton, we need to watch what we're doing, because you're on that dreaded pitch, and then they always raise their game up. Sorry, pal.
But what Oxier's saying there is right, because, you know, how far does Ojo need to go to get into that team? Because if these players that Oxier's talking about are playing in a winning team, then it means that Ojo is pushed away into the background. And that's what he's got to realise. If he wants to be part of the Rangers team, he's got to show more than he's shown. Obviously, whatever's happening in the training pitch is making the gaffer pick him, or is it something different that's making him pick him? We can all kid on about Big Golson, Golson's the pala. That's his son, so to speak, or Mr. Gerrard. He can't see past him, he'll never drop him. That's what Stardog says. But Ojo has got to realise that it's just Scottish football he's playing, and he's playing against some hard players. And
I still think. So Jimmy, I still think that I was just going to say, I still think that Ojo is a top quality player, in my opinion. And like Barisic, it took Barisic over a season to get used to our game. And now you see the benefits of how he's coming in. Now that might say that Ojo, he'll never get to be a star in our team. No. Unless he scores goals every week. If he comes out and scores goals every week, it's a different thing,
I don't want to hog this because I know there's others want to talk, but what I'm saying, there's a difference here, Bridgeman, because
Barisic, he doesn't have another season.
I'm saying that he might get a game again.
Barisic's played in a league, right? Ojo played in an under-23 league. There's a big difference. So that's what my fear is that maybe he's no cut out for the hard graft that's got to be happening in Scottish football. And it's a shame because, Stardog will probably come in a minute, but I think he's a cracking player, and myself and Stardog bummed him up. We bummed him up, and we raved about him. But unfortunately for me, it's not happened.
I hope the manager and his coaching team can do what's needed to get the best out of him. They may, in fact, be, and Paul Bear might be right, they may, in management and the coaching, that might be telling them, don't go into tackles. Stay away from him. And that's what's maybe making them step back. Because he's got a high quality player, top quality.
He got clattered twice in Sunday, Jimmy. He clattered quite badly on Sunday twice.
Yeah.
But to be fair to the boy, he didn't shy away, or that was him, you never seen him. He still wanted the ball. It's just that he doesn't do enough weight when he's going it. For being a winger, I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes very hesitant, but I think he's a great player.
He's got nice technique, he's got speed, he's got a great shot. There are tools are still there, but you need that one. There's one more ingredient missing. Albert, you know what it is.
That's at that level, mate. Any level, I suppose, but definitely professional level. If you're not get the heart, forget about it, because you get sussed out quick, very, very quickly at the professional level. If you're a chicken and you're a wee shrinking violet, they're going to trample you. And that's not just in Scotland, that's world football, by the way, world professional football. They'll suss you out quick.
I wouldn't go as far as that, but because I've seen him getting kicked, and he's taken a few Syrians up here, and he's not exactly one of these players that roll about the deck and doesn't come back into the game. Like he takes his challenges quite well, and I just feel as if, mate,
there's different types.
I know that. I understand that, mate, but this takes me back to Bridgeman last year, back in Barisic up and things like that when we were oscillating him, and look what he's turned into. The only difference is we don't have another season with Ojo. That's the only problem. We need him to come in and hit the ground running now. That's the only difference with him and Borna Barisic, mate. And I remember a couple of my mates and things like that when we signed Alfredo Morelos. I was bumming him up just because I'd seen his goal scoring ratio record and I'd seen his highlights on YouTube, and everybody slated him, and it used to irritate me when folks slated him, because I think if we get rid of him, he'd go elsewhere and be brilliant. And now look at the player that Alfredo's turned into for us. So I just think Shea Ojo's not got after the worst starts. If you look at his stats on paper, he's done just as much as Ryan Kent has in the full last season. I just think he's been the only really fit and available winger in all the past 3-4 weeks, mate. Apart from Greg Stewart, there's been a lot of injuries. I just think maybe he needs a wee break, a couple of weeks out of the team. This international break could be good for him, and hopefully we see a different Ojo when we come back. But I can't disagree on his performances. He's fell out of games and things like that, but he's scored some big goals for us also as well, which isn't really a bad start to a Rangers career, considering it's our first proper season.
The difference between him and Ryan Kent, mate, is that Ryan Kent looks better in the eye. He really than Ojo.
I
Ojo doesn't
understand
look
that.
better in the eye. Kent does look better in the eye. Sorry, mate.
Aye, I get that, mate. I totally do get that. I know I'm the same as Jimmy. I know the player that's in there, mate, and I really do hope we get to see this player before he goes back to Liverpool.
Don't see it. been telling you that for the first time. But I hope I'm proved 100% right. I've been wrong before, Albert, 1984.
Aye, that'll be right. Can I just say, Jimmy and Stardog, you guys say you watch them on the under 23 league.
Yeah.
Can I just ask you, has he got a value? Has Liverpool got a value on him?
Their value, it's about $3.5 million. His value is, but it's an English value. You know, we know what, like, I mean, we get Ryan Kent for $7 million because that's what they valued him at. But I mean, I can totally understand the way Oxford's coming for that. But I mean, I watched Ojo and I thought he was a class player, and I was pleased he was coming to Rangers. But I've been made to eat my words, unless he, I know he scored a couple of nice goals, but unless his 90 minutes are better than what they have been in the last few games, then no. He's a lone player. I don't think we'll see him at Ibrox next season. See, if we'd have bought him, I'd be really, really, really disappointed. But he's a lone player.
Can I take you back, Jimmy? Can I take you back to a couple of minutes ago when you were saying there's a possibility, what's making the manager pick him? Right, he's playing every game.
I don't know. If he sees something in the training, then that's fine, and it tells us that the manager trusts him, Bridge. But are we getting back to the big guy for Nottingham Forest again? Is he going to play so many games? Is that part of his contract? We've spoken about this before. You know, let's not kid ourselves on. When we get Jones and Kent and Murphy all back and Greg Stewart's new playing, would Ojo get into the team? You know, think about that. If all these guys are 100% fit, would Ojo get into the team unless he was performing well every week? And he's not performing well every week. And I'm the first one to put my hand up and say he's not the player I thought he was. And that's I'm sad to say that because I thought he was going to be a great player for Rangers. But he's a lone player. He's no one at our own. So he might have to get down the pecking order unless there is something stipulated that he must play so many games as part of the loan agreement. I don't know.
Of course, we'll never find out probably. And no. Maybe we shouldn't. But I was going to ask you, the reason I asked about the valuation, if you're saying he's worth $3 million, a value at $3 million at the moment, but you don't see it, based on what you see him playing, saying that's the English league value. So if Rangers went to Klopp and says, end of the season, or let's say when shall we say the January window, and says to him, we'll sign this player and take him off your hands for £1 million, do you think Klopp would say aye?
I wouldn't touch him.
Right, that was the next question. Would you like that?
No, what I've seen so far. I think he started off quite well, and I was excited about him. But what I saw, I think what we've got in the backup, it's not even a backup. There are guys there who are probably further forward than him should get a game before Shea Ojo. And if we get offered them as a buy, I wouldn't touch him. That's me going 360. I wouldn't touch him. I think as Albert said, you can have all the skill in the world you've got, but see if you've not got a heart, you've got nothing. So I wouldn't touch him.
You don't think that would change by any chance if he became a full-time player for Rangers?
You've got a heart or you've not got a heart. But you should.
Well, I'm meaning that he's on loan and he doesn't. Let's assume he's on loan and he's a wee bit feared because he didn't want to get injured to go back into Liverpool. Because I think he's some poor stints away from Liverpool on loan. So he's doing well. The manager's playing him every week. He scored a few good goals.
There's an old saying: you either go for a square go or you don't. I don't think he would go for a square go.
Right. Okay.
Simple as that.
Aye, but you never know. But I wish him all the best, mate. I'm only seeing what I say. Oh, but it's no catchphrase, but that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
There's no catchphrase.
He's one of the boys that we're all want him good. But as you're pointing out, I mean, you see what you see, and there's no point of living in dreamland and saying the boy's good when he's no good. But he can come good. It's up to him to come good. We can't make him good. Only he knows if he's got more in his locker regarding the bottle. But he doesn't look if he's got bottle. But as Stardog said, he has been cleared a couple of times. and he got up, dusted his cell down. He wasn't rolling about, so that's a plus for him. Know what I mean? But nah, there's something lacking. There's something lacking. You can see it in the boy.
Can I just make my case now? As far as I'm concerned, if Ojo was available at a miserly figure of £1 million, I'd take him the day before tomorrow.
I want to buy him with ginger bottles at the moment.
He's valued at 1.8 million in the transfer window market. I think that I've just checked up. His current value is 1.8.
I want to buy him with ginger bottles. Anyway, we're two strikers. Anybody want to go against the grain, or anybody want to predict how many goals they're going to score? And 40 games left? They've got 26 between them.
60 goals between them. I'll go for 60 goals. All competitions.
Oh, well.
If they keep that's right, man. I don't know. I mean, you're talking triple figures, you know what I mean? But realistically, 55.
Oh,
nice one.
Nice one. Done there, Albert. Did you look at the disclaimer before you come on here?
Dear.
I do the gags. Not very good, but I do the gags. That was a good job, Albert. I'll give you that. Bridge.
Can I just say 2 massive hits, and I have to agree with JFK. I would suggest that between the two of them, you'll be in the 60s.
60s. What have we got? 26. 20 games for. Or they could surpass that if they keep going the way they're going. Stardog.
Aye, same as the guys, mate. I mean, I look at Morelos' scoring record last year and all the games he missed, and he managed to get 30 goals. So, I mean, I reckon he could bag in there 15 and tap what he got last year. That would take him to 45. And, I mean, the way Jermaine Defoe's playing, the sky's the limit for him. I would hope for maybe 10 to 15 goals after him a season, but the way he's going, you could expect 20 to 30 maybe. So, aye, the sky's the limit for the two of them, mate. It'll be high. We're definitely going to be the highest scoring team in the league again for the 3rd season running this year. And it's going to be much, much thanks to they two. So, as long as they keep doing the business, mate, the sky's the limit for the amount of goals they two can score.
So different, but so popular with the support, both players, Albert.
Say that again, mate.
They're so different. You know, Morelos powerful, Defoe intelligent. I'm not saying Alfie's no intelligent, but and it looks as if they're starting to build a relationship, the two.
They lead the line. I mean, for any young striker looking at the two, you go like, look, that's proved a point. There's Merlin one way to lead a line, and there's Merlin one way to play centre forward. No, I mean, so Defoe it's all craft, guile, and his eye for goal and his speed of shot. No, I mean, he gets the shot away quick. Alfie's more the I'll lead the line, and as I said, he's a 5-a-side team. He's a built-in 5-a-side team. He just takes them all on, and his strength, and he's got an eye for goal. I don't think. I know he's got 1 or 2 goals, Merlin Defoe, but I don't think he's as prolific as Defoe. Put it this way: see, the two of them were the same age. Who do you think would be the first team choice? No, I know Alfie is the new, but if the two of them were the same age, who would you say? I would say Defoe.
If Jermaine was 8 years younger and Alfie was a couple of years older.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real interesting one, because it'd be interesting to see how Alfie develops in it. Because he started getting flicks and that in his game. There was one last week against Aberdeen. It was like Defoe or Arfield would do when he passed it inside. He didn't help in his locker last year or the year before.
Well, the goal he scored against the young boys, that was pure Defoe. That was a Defoe influence on him. That was a brilliant goal. Last year he would have just blasted that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys.
Talking about influences, we've reached that time of the evening, Bridgeman.
What can I say? What a fantastic evening at Oxford. Well done. Brilliant show to everybody. Well done. And I have to let everyone know my fingers are on the mend. We're very happy. We're very happy. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans on here, on Rangers Radio, every single one of you, marvellous display yesterday. Great performance, great result. Very happy, Bridgeman. Everybody, keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers need us. Keep it going.
And just so you know, for the record, Bridge, there's no proof you done it on air, so Rangers Radio are taking no liability for your fingers.
What a shocking thing to say. I've got the line in.
It's been ripped up. Anyway, can I thank everybody who's joined us here on the call this evening? Thanks to everybody for listening. This is Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 11. Talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, Fox.
I sailed the wild Atlantic, across the broad Pacific shore. I sailed around the stormy capes and I've heard the 40s roar. I've lined the Indian Ocean, I've sailed the China Sea. But there's a sea back home in Scotland, more than all the rest to me. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rock. It's the greenest sight that I have ever seen. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rock. And it's not on the really gets clear free. No more I'll sail the seven seas, no more I'll ever roam. No more I'll feel the urge again, I'm back where I belong. And fear of love each Saturday, I'll join the mighty throng. With flags and banners all around, I'll proudly sing this song.